patterns to the broken sound. You're the only one that can go.
What is up, everybody, and welcome into just another Tuesday. Today we are graced with the presence of the mama-to-be, Mandy.
She's back.
Hello, hello.
You've been gone already. What's going on?
How's vacation been?
I do my best.
Uncle Ron tried to take over your spot.
We told him no.
I heard he got bad reviews.
It's a very touchy subject for him.
He doesn't like to talk about that and his baseball days.
Oh, man. Or if you talk about his golf game.
Yeah.
Very offended.
Yeah.
Sounds like there's very little you can talk about.
I know, right?
Or the Cuban.
Keeps talking about wanting to bring the Cuban on. I was like, all right, bring that sandwich.
He really thought it was like
I
a
feel like
sex
it'll end up being like a therapy session more than anything.
Well, when you get those two and
Uncle
let them...
Ron just complaining and then him having to hear it.
Yeah.
It would be like
Counseling.
They'll be both crying.
How you been feeling?
Good. Yeah.
How far in are we?
26 weeks. 14
Aye.
to go.
Aye.
We're on the
3.5
downturn.
months?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Somebody was just asking me, like, "Oh, you don't seem like excited to be a dad." And I was like, "No." I was like, "I'm excited. Like when I see him, probably be super stoked." But I think
Are you more just like waiting to be in the moment and then you'll be excited kind of
I
thing?
think that's what it is. I think it's one of those things like because I haven't gone to any of your like your doctor's appointments since
Besides
like the first one.
Starting off with your fatherhood, right? Very much involved.
Hey, my dad wasn't there.
And look how you turned out.
Right, exactly.
You don't want those same problems.
It's funny because Manny was like, he can hear everything you're saying to him, right? I was like, he doesn't, because I get upset because I can't feel his kicks.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, this is a douchebag.
You guys are definitely related.
Yeah. I was like, and Manny's like, don't call him that. He can hear you.
You think he speaks English already?
No, I didn't. I do say he could hear you, but it's I know he can't understand him. It's just the sounds kind of thing.
Or is it like the Charlie Brown thing where it's like,
Wah, wah.
yeah, like the
Wah,
teachers?
wah,
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 wah.
wah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So going off of kids, Jason brought up something interesting about dogs or kids. What was it?
I said, who's more destructive in your household? Because you guys have the dog pound outside.
But also, what's more destructive though? Period.
And you have 3 children that have been living here as well.
They're not mine.
They are Perez kids.
No, that's just a comment because everybody's Mexican. Everybody's last name is Perez.
In Southern California.
Yeah, exactly.
Just discriminating.
That's like 50-50. I think they each come with their own problems.
Yeah. The thing is, I think I would say kids are more destructive than dogs. Because dogs, I can just put them in the backyard and, nonchalant.
They
Yeah.
destroy your backyard.
Yeah, but not if I put them in an isolation. You can't do that with a kid.
Yeah.
I can't just,
That's immoral.
Yeah, it's immoral. Or just don't tell anybody. I'm gonna put you in a corner. But I think kids are. I think because you notice it more.
Well, they live inside.
Yeah, they live inside.
I feel like with the kids, you can better control the situations too, versus the dogs. Like, our issue right now is all the dogs keep getting in bad fights. And, to me, it's heartbreaking.
Yeah, it's really sad.
And I just can't stand it. So we have 3 dogs separated in 3 different areas 24/7.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. But, with the kid, the little kid hits the little kid, you can control it,
Sure.
Where the dogs, it's just vicious fights that, as a girl, I'm not going to get in the middle of.
As a pregnant girl.
Yeah, on top of that.
Yeah.
Just pull out the pool skimmer and start.
I've tried everything sometimes,
It doesn't worry me anymore because I know how to separate them. Because there's always the one aggressor, like Marley, she's the aggressor.
Mm-hmm.
So if you pull her off, then they're kind of just like, whatever,
Just, I don't know what it is. Like, you think it's because it's her house and she's trying to assert dominance in her...
I was telling somebody the other day, I was like, I think it was because she thinks that's love in a sense because... So when she was a puppy, hear me out. When she was a puppy, Ratatouille, and you've seen her, she's the most dominant dog in the world.
Yeah.
That I think she used to go after him, after her and stuff like that. So I think in her in her own state of mind, I guess, was like, Oh, it's kind of like that's how I.
No, I'm not
behave,
going
you
with
think
that
so?
one anymore.
You think it's? You think
I
it was
think we-
that douchebag
I
lady?
think that lady and her got into it, and she initiated some
touch my
like
mic.
dominance thing with Marley, and then now it's only been a trickle down thing. I think it's a dominance thing.
Lady's a bitch.
Who's
I hate
that?
that dog.
The dog, the little black one at my mom's house.
A little one.
Oh,
Man, she's a
yeah.
bitch. And then that other one's special. I can't say the R word, but a dog.
As a public figure that you are now,
Yeah, exactly. I'm over there coaching kids and stuff. It's actually fun.
coaching is fun.
Coaching is awesome. We had such a, because this is my first year coaching. Like 7 and 8 year olds. For some reason, I get stuck in that category of 7 and 8 year olds because I coached girls soccer.
You can relate to them so much.
Yeah,
huh?
exactly. I actually feel the smartest person in the room.
Except for the reading part.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man, I'll tell something. So it was kind of cool. We started rough, man. We started really bad, and then just seeing the kids progress throughout. And everybody actually came up to me. A lot of the coaches noticed it too. They're like, "It's like, dude, we were thrown back. We wouldn't realize how actually good you guys are now." And stuff. I was like, "Yeah." I just took some time, just trying to, you crash and burn, and then you live and learn in a sense.
Yeah.
On a lot of stuff, you kind of tweak it. And, it does help when you have an all-star, one kid as an all-star, and then you start, mixing them all up together. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But it was kind of cool to hear everybody else was like, dude, you guys are good. Like, the team that we played in the playoffs, they were just like, dude, we took you guys for granted and stuff. Like, we didn't realize how actually good you guys are now and stuff. We're like, yeah, it's like, it took some time.
Yeah.
But,
It's really fun though.
yeah, we have, talk about this kid, I think he's like 8. He might be like 9 or 10. And like they're asking him like what is, like, I forgot what they're asking, but like what's the definition of this? What does it mean? He gave you the most adult answer, not even adult, just a smart person response. That you can tell the difference between a private, because he goes to private school,
Oh.
and so he goes, he goes to private school and it's like all public and stuff. But this kid talks so well when you met us, just like you can just hear it in his voice how like proper he is. I was like, education.
It's funny. Sal's had a pizza party for his team, or
Mm-hmm.
the mom did. She put it on, and her kid goes to private school, and the
Oh,
dad
he's smart.
the dad was just like, no, though, the sports are horrible. There's this standard coach that coaches everything.
There's a dad that knows every sport.
And it's more just like for the heck of it. Like, they're not learning anything.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, one day I had to fill in for something, and he's like, okay, well, who's our offense? And everyone was like,
What's an offense?
yeah,
Pretty much,
who's your defense?
Oh, boy.
Like,
Yeah.
it was like that bad kind of thing.
It's like it's so bad watching them and stuff, but obviously, when you go to private school, the education is more than everything. But
Yeah.
like it definitely makes you think, though, private school. But I think it falls on the parent. Because I was talking to somebody the other day, I was like, it's not. To me, I look at it as it's not a teacher's responsibility to, a teacher is going to give you assignments and stuff like that, and if you have questions, answer it. But do I think a teacher's going to make a difference? No, not necessarily. I think at home, that's where it's really going to pay off.
I think it's a balance. I think the teacher can make a huge impact, positive or negative, or a good coach or a bad coach.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I had a really bad coaching experience in baseball. That was the last year I ever decided to play baseball.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm done with this crap.
No. Did you ever have like a teacher that was like, man, she was awesome?
Yeah, I had a lot of good teachers. That's how I turned out so good. Apparently, you didn't have that many.
I didn't have teachers at all.
He had too many schools bouncing around. He
Yeah,
couldn't,
that's
he
not a
couldn't
lot,
keep a
man.
hold of them.
Yeah. Like when I was young, I think we only got stable maybe middle school. Middle school probably. I think that's
All 2 years?
Yeah, all 2 years. No, it was actually high school. Actually, I was thinking about that because I moved middle school. My last 8th grade, I moved, so I only did 7th grade in middle school, and then we moved to like Elsinore. I did 1 year of 8th grade there, and then obviously high school. I was there for 4 years, but yeah, damn, I just bounced around a lot.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mom.
Good thing she doesn't listen.
All right, exactly. She was like,
Well, no one does, but
I thought you guys might have got some more viewers while I was gone.
Uncle Ron just was watching reruns.
Wait, so I have to,
stop touching the mic.
dang, what is baby sister's first birthday at Megan and
Yeah,
Jared's
yeah.
house?
Oh yeah.
You guys went.
Thank you for watching.
Yes, thank you. Jared's brother Jonathan
Yeah.
has a fiance, and she came up and she introduced herself, And then she was, and then I introduced myself back, and she's like, "Yeah, I figured. I recognized your laugh. Jonathan always watches your guys' podcast."
Oh, really?
I was like, "Oh, that's pretty cool."
Yeah, we got a new #1 fan.
Yeah, exactly.
Jared has
Jared's
been-
got
Two.
competition.
Yeah.
Jared's number 2. Now
Those loyal Tribucos.
you gotta love them. Like, the most loyal people in the world.
That's awesome.
Right? I
Yeah.
thought it was cool though.
Recognize your laugh.
I told Maddie, "You're famous." I was like, "She didn't ask about me. She didn't want to meet me."
No, nobody does.
Anyways, what were we talking about?
We're talking about destructive kids. I don't remember. Oh, we're talking about making a difference in kids' lives and coaching and all that good
I
stuff.
think it does though, because it's kind of cool though, because even with some of the kids that were like, they gave me a hug, and it's kind of cool to see that. Makes me feel weird. I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
I'll hug
All right, that's nice, but
Yeah.
I don't want to get any criminal charges.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
what I tell Saul all the time. Like he's like, I need to pick up a kid for practice. I'm like, can you do that? Like,
Yeah, I used to get a ride with my coach all the time.
yeah, but that was like 15 years ago.
Oh, we would
before-
pile in like 5 people in a single.
I just told that story last night.
What? A single bed?
Yes!
Yeah. Oh yeah, with Coach Mario.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
I said that about Dad. I was like, Dad used to pick Kate up from high school, and a player would need a ride home, and there'd be like 5 of us in like the 3-man little pickup.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, but no one ever, we never got pulled over. It was never thought about. But
Oh,
like
yeah.
this day and age,
And Jackson's cholo freaking socks. He wore high white socks with freaking
jean
jean
shorts.
shorts.
Your dad fits the description of every pedophile ever.
He really does. He really does.
Middle-aged white man that's bald. I'm right on track. Note to self: keep a double cab truck, no single cabs.
All right. Oh,
That's
man.
dangerous.
And then he's so weird enough to like, he would tell a kid, "Hey, your fly's down."
I know he would. Sorry, why are you looking at the children's junk?
Oh man, I gotta love Jackson.
But yeah, it is different now. I hear you.
Yeah, no, it's definitely. So you're kind of put off, but it's cool though. And one of the coaches telling us, because it's a whole different beast. Like with this football program, there's like when you're a kid, you just play stuff. I didn't know
Yeah.
how much was behind it. Like
There's
they
a
were trying
lot.
to recruit, in a sense. Like they're like one of the kids on our team, super good, and the VP came up to me and was like, "Hey, you're gonna talk to his parents, right?" I'm like, "For tackle?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "We need him." I was like, "Yeah, I'll talk to his parents and stuff like that." But like they're looking at stuff as like, "Hey, can you?" But he also said too as well, and it's actually a good kind of experience too as well. But he's saying that you need to like talk to the parents too, because you need to build that relationship with them so they feel a little more safe. And I think that's where I kind of lacked, especially being my first year of football.
Yeah.
I did lack on that I should have communicated with more of the parents, talking to the parents.
Yeah.
There's one dad I did talk to a lot, and stuff that, but it was kind of cool though. But it's kind of like you're selling yourself.
Yeah.
But you're selling the program too as well, and that's where they're like the recruiting comes in a sense. It's like,
Yeah, and so they're not treated as a commodity. And that's the thing, is you got to build that relationship, like you said, so it doesn't feel like they're an asset, and that you're still keeping the child intact.
Yeah.
Their best interest.
Because what they're trying to do here is they're trying to like start with kids in flag football, tackle,
Yep.
and then transition into the high school.
Yep.
And they're all in one program, so you keep all, because you have the Corona kids, you have Centennial, you have Santiago, meaning Corona.
Yep.
You have Norco, like that. So their whole program stays with one, so you have to keep the kids all in in one little group. So
Right.
So it's really competitive. It's actually pretty cool though.
I didn't run into any of that really when I was coaching, but
Because you coach soccer.
yeah, it's true. Nobody recruits in that crap.
Nobody
I'm just
cares.
kidding.
So the other difference though with the soccer is like there's enough kids who want to play soccer that you're like AYSO for example, you're playing with your own organization
True.
for the season.
Yeah.
Like there's not enough on the
There's travel,
football
yeah. Mhm.
football level to play within your organization. So you need to build your best team so then you could go to Corona, you
Correct.
could go to Norco.
True.
Yeah.
I had one kid that was on a club team, and it was kind of a balance or whatnot. And I'd have to talk to his dad or whatever on scheduling.
See, I don't get why you would do club. Maybe it's different now, but why would you play club and then play AYSO?
Kid just likes playing.
Because isn't club all year round though, anyways? Or
Yeah.
I in my later years, I begged to play AYSO still. I played club and ASO.
Well-
because ASO's like fun-hearted. Like, where club is
Plus,
you're
you
there
have all
for
your
business.
friends from like you see your friends that are local as opposed to the same group over and
Yeah.
over.
Okay, that's cool.
Or the people that you liked as friends, but they sucked at soccer, so they're playing ASO.
Yeah, that was me. I was the friend that sucked at soccer.
That's funny. It's like, oh, I was like, there's that Jason kid again.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Yeah,
I don't
we'll
think
take
you were actually. Damn, you seem. I don't know. You're better now, but I thought you were. I thought you'd be good when you were smaller too.
I feel like I was all right. I was just poor.
Yeah.
Had something to do with it.
Yeah, I kind of had to pay for it because football's expensive. I was looking at it, it was like $300.
Yeah, soccer gets expensive too. They all get expensive when you're entering tournaments and all that stuff, travel and.
It was funny because there's a lot of the response I get back with a lot of parents like, well, you know, I kind of want to wait. It's tackle football. You know, it's the whole concussion thing. I'm like,
Sure.
I was like, and I try to explain to them like, one, I was like, there's actually, I don't know if it's still going on, but I think the concussion rating was a lot higher in girls soccer than football.
I don't believe that.
No, it was. It was because, think about it, the ball's coming at you full speed, and you have to head it. You're heading the ball, right?
Still don't believe it.
So
This is like an Uncle Ron stat.
No. This is, and a lot of, because I do my concussion protocol and stuff out for the testing that I had to do.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like any trauma and stuff. I just, you know, the trauma's going to be there when you hit your head and stuff. Look at Mandy. You know, Mandy played soccer and she had a freaking, a stage 4 concussion, or what was it?
It was just a bad freak accident.
Oh, see, soccer players always
See?
have an excuse for everything, huh?
I had one. You guys were there.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you were there. First of all, I'll talk to you about that real quick. Hold on. Is that, so I tell them, I was like, think about it. I was like, these kids, one, you can't hit with the crown of your helmet anymore. It's frowned upon in Pop Warner in this day and age. And stuff.
Oh, yeah.
They flag you for it. But also, it's more, it's called the heads up program.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning, we're being proactive and teaching the kids this is the way you have to properly hit.
Yeah.
You're not using your helmet.
You gotta
you're
look
using
at your
body.
target.
Yeah, look at your target. That's always key, number one. But you're throwing your body in there so that you're not using your head.
Right.
That's the whole key. So you're trying to teach that. So now, realistically, the trauma can go down a little more. You're still gonna, any sport.
Yep.
You can have that head trauma no matter what. We have helmets and stuff like that, but obviously, you're still colliding. But you're trying to teach the kids better. So you gotta pick and choose, on that part. But a lot of parents are afraid because you're gonna hurt his head. And I was like, no, there's other, we're trying to protect the kids now. And
Yeah.
stuff, So, but as going to that, I was telling Manny about that story when you got concussed. So, you want to tell the story first? What happened?
Well, you guys were both there, right?
Yeah. Well, I think this was hilarious. So, when we're playing Sunday League, what is it? You went up for a 50-50 ball.
Yeah, it was coming towards me, and it was coming over that guy's shoulder. And yeah, we went up for a ball 50-50, head to head, and I
Hit
kind of,
head to head.
well, I kind of turned my head. I turned mine, and he went face first.
I can still see it,
Jeez.
dude. I never just when he fell, dude. It just like, oh man, it flopped hard. Like, big boy fell bad.
Because I think I landed on my feet still. I don't
did.
remember falling
You
down,
did.
and I didn't realize I was bleeding.
Oh,
But I was sure-
on top
Cause
of
Where
I-
were
that-
you bleeding from?
on top of
I had
that.
right there
Okay.
where they got the scar.
And he got hammered afterwards.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I was telling Manny about how you gave yourself your own concussion test. I was like, Manny's like, wait, how can you give your own self a concussion test?
Oh yeah. So I was driving after I tied that socker on my head to,
Oh, yeah.
to hold the bleeding in on my way to the ER.
For the record, we all volunteered to drive him.
This is true. I was like, nah, I'm good. It's right around the corner. I'm good. I knew that guy was messed up when I saw where his nose was on his face, and it wasn't in the middle. Anyway, I was driving. I was like, okay, what date is it? And then I don't remember what year it was. It was like, I'll just say, it wasn't like August 5th, 2015. All right, great. What year? What the heck did I ask myself? Oh, when's your birthday? I was like, July 10th, 1987. What year did you graduate high school? 2015. Wait.
That's not right.
What's today's date? August 5th, 2015. What year did you graduate high school? 2015. Still doesn't sound right. I was like,
All right.
I can't remember.
Well, luckily, because at the time you actually lived right down the street from the hospital, huh?
Oh yeah, I was right there. I could almost walk to the ER.
Yeah.
And then I went in there, and then I was like,
I think I'm concussed.
I didn't say anything. I said it was a head injury and this and that. And they're like, how'd you get it? And I was like, I went head to head with somebody in soccer. And they're like, man, it looks like you got the bad end. And I was like, you have no idea. I did not.
Yeah.
And then they just stapled me up, and then I went to Hangar 24 and got drunk.
Oh, God,
You were telling me, what was it? He could have died, right, or something? What was it? Like,
He was diagnosed with separate concussions, and they told him not to play soccer ever again. I saw him like weeks later, and he was still bruised, like from his eyes all the way up his forehead.
Jeez.
Yeah, and he had no idea who I was.
Obviously.
He had no recollection of playing the soccer game. He says he remembers having a game and driving to a game, and then he left in an ambulance.
That's the gist of like my accident. Like I remember parts from the morning, but then I don't remember anything for like a day. And, like waking up to my brother sleeping in the hospital chair next to me.
That's
kind of
crazy.
thing.
so pretty much all I heard was nobody should play soccer, so my kid will get hurt playing soccer than playing football.
No,
Yeah, pretty sure.
Come on.
That sounds that's
these
what I
are
got from
freak
him.
accidents.
Oh,
How many of you
soccer
had?
players have what freak accidents?
No
Yeah, we all do.
concussions.
I don't know.
Exactly.
I never.
We have
Just
neat-
because
most-
our concussions are recognized, most of you football people are like, get out there, you're fine.
Yeah, because we're not pussies. That's why.
Oh,
Sorry.
We have-
Seizing out on the floor. I didn't
should've-
really have a
You should've
choice to
got
get
right
back up.
Maddie woke up with her shirt off. She's like,
I did. I woke up all naked. It was not. It was traumatizing in its own.
soccer players have knee and ankle issues. That's the biggest thing.
Jason rolled his ankle.
Again? Recently?
Yeah, this week.
He went to Chicago.
I was in Chicago.
How was Family Matters?
Family man. Oh, I sat in an aisle seat.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Well, there was this guy. We were sitting there waiting to load the plane, and really nice guy, and he's got a kid with him who was probably like 3 or 4. And when you're in the airport, they always have like the reoccurring announcements, like if you see luggage unattended or
Yeah.
somebody not paying attention to luggage, please report it to, officials or whatever.
They're afraid if it's a bomb.
Yeah, exactly. If somebody leaves it there. So I'm sitting there, and I got like my bags over here next to the seat that I'm in, and then I'm sitting there on my phone or whatever, and I think I was like downloading a playlist for music, and then I hear the kid right in front of me go, "He's not watching his bags, Daddy." And I look up, and he's looking dead at me. I was like, yeah, and then I look at the dad. He's like, "Oh, you don't worry about him. He's watching his bags. His bags are right next to him." I ended up sitting right next to them on the flight there.
That's funny.
But yeah, he had the kid in the window seat, so nobody messed with him, and he slept the whole way. But I was like, oh, thank God.
That's funny.
Yeah,
How was Chicago?
Chicago was all right. It was really cloudy.
Was it?
Yeah, it was like how it's been here. Like
Oh, that's what we got a cup. Thank you, Jason.
Oh yeah, I got a
Yeah.
Wrigley Field cup.
Very nice.
I didn't go to Wrigley Field though for it.
You
He
cheated?
doesn't- he- no,
it's
he
all
doesn't-
from the airport.
He doesn't like to be was it?
I'm not a
Yeah,
tourist.
not tourist.
I like to bring touristy stuff back, but I do not participate.
In tourist things.
You didn't go to that like dome thing
Dome thing.
What don't?
or that bean thing? Isn't that in Chicago?
Oh yeah, that's right. The big silver bean.
Yeah.
No, I didn't go there.
How long were you there?
4 days.
So you just like after work every night you go to the bar and then go back to your room?
We drank like one night, and then I was like, I was feeling a little like travel sick. I don't like a crap you get from being on the planes too much and
Yeah.
shaking too many hands. But I took it easy after that. But yeah, no, I was telling him. I said we went running and with my boss's boss, and he's like, "You want to go run on this trail?" And I said, "Yeah, sure." And it was like 1.5 miles away, and it was fine. And then we're like half a mile from the trail, we start talking about running on trails, and then literally like by the time I'm 200 yards away from this thing, he's like, "Think about trail running. You gotta always pay attention. You gotta use your head." And I was like, "Yeah, otherwise you'll roll your ankle or get hurt or
And also-
whatever." Yeah, exactly. You gotta watch where you're planting your feet. And then when we make a left-hand turn onto this trail, it's like beautiful forest, and I was like, "Man, this is amazing!" And then literally right then, just roll my ankle.
Oh, that's the worst.
I still finished running.
Yeah.
We had another 5 to go,
Oh
but
God.
yeah. And then there was like deer walking there, like probably from I don't know, like 20 feet away, 15, 20 feet away. I'm like, this deer doesn't even care that we're out here running.
That's awesome.
It was really cool. I was like, we don't have that.
You
out
know,
here.
that's like cool though in its own aspect, not doing the touristy thing and like doing something like that. You can appreciate the city a little more in a
Heck
different
yeah.
aspect.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, it was really cool.
That's pretty cool.
I saw a coyote yesterday, and I was like, man, that's the most nature I've seen out in Southern
Oh.
California.
So, then you missed the Costco shooting then, huh?
Oh, I saw it all over the news.
Yeah, 'cause
I think
when
that's
it happened, like Monday?
Friday.
Friday?
yeah. I saw that on the news, and then they were still talking about it. But it was funny because you get to Chicago, and then on the news it's like shooting in California. And I was like, Corona, California.
Where is that?
I was like, I've been there.
Yeah. But
I know where that is.
It's crazy. It's actually pretty cool that well, not cool, but it's interesting how like they portrayed it. Like they're portraying at this point as like the shooter was the victim, in a sense.
Because he was a cop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Like, I think we put the first responders on a pedestal too much. That it's like, not it's there's not all good cops. There's not all good firemen. Just like in general, there's not really good people that they do their job. You could be a psychopath, but
What the heck can you get in an altercation over at Costco? It's not like they don't have more of whatever you need.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, dude, seriously, like, where do you go from hand-to-hand combat to pulling a gun out?
Yeah.
And then shooting. I think he shot the one person that I think was mentally ill too.
Who let he let 6 or 7 rounds go, kind of thing.
Well, he's an LAPD cop. He's trigger happy. What do you expect? Like, come on, man. They don't know better.
You guys know all about them, right?
We need to stay far away from this subject.
I plead the fifth.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Did you read the article? So there was 2 more later in the week Costco incidents. There was down in Chula Vista.
I'm sorry.
Someone, an ex, shot his ex-lady and her new boyfriend in the parking lot.
Jeez.
And I think killed her at least. Might have killed them both. And they had an 18-month in a stroller that was sitting next to them.
That's crazy, dude.
And then in Bakersfield, some
Bakersfield?
lady got eaten by dogs
In Costco?
in the parking lot.
What in the world?
So it was like 2, like a pit bull, something else, and then a stray dog. So it made it sound like 2 of the dogs might have been hers. I need to look at this one up a little more.
It sounds like you need
But
to
it was
research it
weird.
before you bring it on.
Before you bring it on here, don't be bringing up fake news and stuff.
Yeah.
It's not fake news.
You are
I
fake
just have
news.
I need better facts.
Donald Trump would not approve.
You would say.
He's fake news.
I actually like him. He's a good guy.
He's a nice
I
lady.
think he's just misunderstood as a gentleman.
Just like his hair.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever hung out with South Africans? I did that a lot this week. Apparently, we have a lot of South Africans that like do very well in the grocery industry and work for our company, including my director. But man, they are hilarious when they get together. They're like,
I love their accent though.
oh, they sound like Australians.
Yeah.
But I was just like, this is insane. You guys, they just have no filters. Very free loving.
Is it the like kind of South African that looks like or talks like from Grandma's Boy? Does he kind of sound like that?
What Grandma's Boy?
Remember Grandma's Boy?
Yeah, I remember that. But who was on there that was South African?
The dude was like, someone's ass getting laid tonight.
No, it's not like that. These guys are all.
I'm not saying he looks like that. I'm just saying he just,
No, I don't think that guy. I think that guy was from like Kenya or something like that. Not Dr. Shakalu.
shows how ignorant I am.
You sound like you're the bobsledding team.
Jamaican. You did. No, they sound more
met
Australian to me. But no, they're hilarious. They were very funny. And they can drink
Hadn't they?
a lot.
Are they perverted?
Like, yeah. I was like, they tell a lot of inappropriate
I thought he was
jokes.
trying to touch you. That's why.
No.
I'm watching a show and it's the boat show. I don't know what they.
Oh,
Wicked Tuna?
No, Below Deck.
Below Deck, and I think the
That sounds
chick is
pervert show.
from. I think the chick is from Australia, and
Oh.
she's like everything is dirty to her, like, and she has no bars.
What was somebody was saying? They were talking to that Russian. That Russian was like, "You're a waste of air." What were they call him? Dang.
Oh, 2 of the other people on the show. The Russian was like, "I love Putin," and she was like, "I don't think
You
you
love
should."
who? Putin.
Vladimir.
I don't think it's appropriate for 2 men kissing and all this. And then the other guy, that just set him off. And she was speaking rudely. Like, regardless of how you feel, I think there is a appropriate way to address it.
Yeah.
And she was speaking rudely. And he was just like, "You're just a horrible human being to society. You're a waste of air." Like, all this.
That's not, I was like,
dang.
she's Russian. What do you expect? I was like, I don't expect anything less. Or
I wouldn't
more.
talk crap
he
to them.
did-
They're probably on the juice.
Yeah.
He did make a good point. like you're going on this boat that's from people all over the country, kind of thing. Like you think you would be a little more
Courteous?
open-minded
Like
to
I said,
societies.
She's Russian,
I know.
and she literally says she just loves Putin. So
yeah. She also sucks at her job.
yeah, she's a horrible cook.
She about to get fired.
Well, going off of shows, so Jason was talking about this show. It's called Alone. So it's kind of like Naked and
Alone?
Afraid.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I don't know anything about Naked
Well,
and
exactly.
Afraid,
So
but
then you don't know, but no.
okay. So tell me about Naked and Afraid, because
Naked
I
and
don't know
Afraid-
anything about
Naked
it.
and Afraid is just you're naked and you're alone.
You're not alone.
Are you filming yourself?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, pretty much, kind of.
I guess. I don't know. Okay, well, how about you explain your show?
Okay, so they choose a location. It's been like Vancouver Island. They've gone to Patagonia, and they've been to. Right now, they're in the Arctic, and they drop 10 people off about 8 to 10 miles away from one another,
Okay.
all in similar situations. So like relatively close to water, freshwater access, all that and stuff. And these people are by themselves. They have to film themselves, and they have a backpack full of, I believe it's about 20 items that they got to choose. So whether that was fishing line and hooks, a tarp, a sleeping bag, axe, stuff like that, and they drop them off from a helicopter or boat, and they say, "All right, call us when you're done."
Oh, jeez.
And last man standing wins $500,000.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Dang. So they are more generous. So Naked and Afraid is two people that have never met. They strip them down to naked, and then they drop them off, and they meet up somewhere in random
Location.
places.
Right.
Yeah. And then they're supposed to, I think it's supposed to be like 20 days or 30 days, something like that, they have to survive. But they're only given, they each get to take one thing. So like one would choose an axe and one choose like a flint thing, you know?
Oh, okay.
And then they'll drop them off here, and then they can find shelter wherever, and then they'll eventually have a map, and you have to get to the place where you have to leave.
Okay.
So that's normally a lot
Like
farther
your drop
away.
off area.
Got it.
Like your pickup area.
But
What was you were saying? What was the longest person on there?
I just looked it up before we started recording. 87 days.
dang.
Yeah. And they lose a lot of weight. That guy lost 73 pounds.
It was funny. I was like, oh, it's like Survivor. He's like, no, they feed you in Survivor. I was like,
Oh, there's
you-
no food, and they're out there with bears.
That's
They're out there with
called
all the
Yeah, that's
animals. You know.
Do you have any desire to do that?
No.
Okay.
Me personally?
Yeah.
Absolutely not. I would
Okay.
be the first person off the show.
Do you have any, like, would you do Survivor?
Maybe.
Okay.
I like that show.
I think you're witty enough to be on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd probably get kicked off for making rude comments.
No, you're pretty filtered when you need to be filtered.
Buttoned up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe.
I just have no desire to put myself in any of those
Like
situations.
you're filtered here, but when the camera's on, you're not filtered.
I think it'd be fun. It would be fun. It would be challenging,
Yeah.
like physically and mentally. But at the same time, I think about it, I'm like,
Like how
man,
much weight you would lose though.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, don't vote me off. Just I want to be down to the last three.
Yeah. Just let me go to the last three, and I'll
It's
tell.
not about the million. It's about the weight
You
loss.
can win. I'll vote for you. I promise. I'm just here to lose weight.
You got sandwiches? I don't want them. Give me that.
I don't want win rewards at all.
Exactly. Don't pick me.
Well, like
Sal's the one crying. They chose me to go with them.
I wanted to talk about also is the when you go to a wedding, I think it's always awkward is when
Well, because you guys just went to a wedding on Friday,
we went
right?
to the wedding on Friday and I was thinking that I'm like
Very nice wedding.
yeah, very nice wedding, and you know where you're at on the totem pole with your friends when you're like a groomsman. I
Mhm.
think it's like you have your best man next to you, and then you kind of like trickle down that way, kind of
Yeah.
keep it. Oh, I want this person next to me. It sucks to be like that last guy. You're like, fuck, he maybe doesn't like me, you know. So I was thinking about that. It's like that's kind of like a awkward.
Were you in the wedding line?
No, he doesn't like me.
Were you in the wedding?
No.
Oh, okay. So these are just friends.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Good,
but-
not good friends.
Yeah, not that good. We know them, but we're not best friends.
I think it depends on the sex, though. Because, like,
Like if it's like a lesbian wedding.
no.
Because I've been to one of those.
No. Like, the
don't
girl
have
may
groomsmen.
choose who goes in line, and then the guy... Like, because when I did ours, to some extent I did it in line, but then to some extent it was about who was matching with who.
And also, you didn't have any friends, but
That's all beside the point. Still wasn't hard to match 3 and 3.
I was trying to think how many we had. I think we had like 5 or 6 on each
Oh,
side.
damn.
But I was like, it was my brothers first, and then brother-in-law and things of that nature. But
Oh, okay.
I think I only had 2 friends, 2 brother-in-laws, and then my 2 brothers.
Oh, okay. So you kind of, yeah, because that's the other thing. You kind of have to like, be with the other side
Wait,
of the
what
family
brother-in-laws?
I had Jason,
too. The bald dude.
my wife's brother.
Heather has brothers?
She has a brother. You don't remember him? He really tall guy,
Yeah.
like
Kinda looks
big
like-
head.
Yeah. If he came up to you, like you would be like, "Are you?"
He looks like he could probably kill you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then,
I guess she does have a brother.
and then,
With the cars.
the car guy.
Okay.
And then Chris, and then Joy's husband.
Okay, that's who
The
I thought
hunter.
when
The
you said
fishing guy.
brother.
Yeah, he could go on alone.
He'd be good on that. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you were not one of the 2 friends. Sorry, man.
No, that's cool. You weren't mine either, so
Yeah, perfect.
it worked out. But yeah, I was telling Jason, I was like, man, it sucks though, because you realize when you go to a wedding, like, oh, this part sucks of it, whatever. But like, I was like, with ours, I'm like, damn, we forced people to go to church that day. I was like,
But I was telling him, I said, that's all good. It's part of the religious thing. Like, and I don't know. I respect that. But there's people that are like, I will not step foot in a church. I'm like,
well, Isaac, look at Isaac.
If Isaac wasn't your best friend and wasn't part of the wedding, I don't think he would have gone to the wedding. He would have just went to the reception. Like,
yeah.
if it was
Yeah.
anyone else, he probably wouldn't have gone to a wedding.
Yeah. And so we're trying to do a handshake, and the lady was like, hey, don't do that. Knock it off. I'm like, this is the reason why I freaking hate the Catholic Church. I was
said
like,
no handies in church.
no, it's like, it's ridiculous how proper you have to be in the Catholic Church.
But
It's
that's
like,
part of being the Catholic Church.
but you guys, man, that's my argument with the Catholic Church, man. It's like,
He's saying you people, and he got married in the Catholic Church.
I know, but it's like, come on, man. Like, how, that's the reason why people literally go to other religion that
Okay,
are like,
that's the reason why people turn Christian. Let's be
Yeah,
real.
that's what I mean,
So
that's
you
what I
can
mean.
drink coffee and listen to the band.
yeah, exactly. I'm going to a concert every Sunday or Wednesday and Saturday.
Whenever they shut the street down. I feel like there should be a movement up in this area. They should not have control of that whole intersection.
Yeah.
Oh
sa-
no, that we need your wife on for.
yeah.
Why?
We need to.
Megan said something one time right when we moved in, and then I was like, "Oh, Megan, Heather goes there," and then
I don't care how big the church is, or
No.
like if I attended
It's like
it.
a community, dude. That Sandals Church is. It's a freaking community, pretty much. They have their own like little food area, food court.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It's like, man.
But
But you create a party, people go.
I know, but they still shouldn't have control of an intersection for a business.
Yeah, but they're Christians, man. Christians do whatever they want.
Yeah, this is true.
Christians are mostly just white people anyway.
I really don't mind it. I really don't mind it.
It would bother me if I lived up here.
Get used to it.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I don't mind it. The only one I like is when like the cop is actually enforcing like the no parking zones.
Yeah, people still don't respect
That is appreciated.
That is appreciated. Or like you are shutting down so much, use the crosswalk then. Like don't be running here and there. Those are my only things. But I don't mind it otherwise.
Christians.
I'm all
It's
about
one day
respecting
of the
those
week.
jaywalking violations.
It's Christians. But yeah, I know. They're just the properness of being Catholic is just ridiculous.
Anyway, it was a nice wedding, huh?
Yeah, it wasn't nice.
Where was it at?
Redlands.
Where in?
The
Right.
Mitten House? Mitten something.
Hmm.
It's right actually. Have you ever been to the broiler room?
Boy, no. It
Okay.
sounds really
It's
familiar.
downtown Riverside, pretty much.
Downtown Redlands.
Oh, Redlands.
Oh, it's down over there off
Yeah.
of like Wairika and Orange?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it
or
was
Eureka.
super cute.
The
Wairika.
venue was dope, dude. That venue was awesome. I'm like, damn, it's pretty cool.
It's a nice area over there.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, it was pretty cool. It's that it has like it looks like an industrial like building, and you have that like that barn look kind of in a sense. So
Cool.
their ceremony was up top, and then like you go down some stairs and like the whole floor. Other thing, best food ever. Oh my god, I've never been to a wedding that I'm like, this food's freaking bomb. I don't even think I even had food at you. I think you had like a stuffed. What'd you have? Chicken?
No, you had tri-tip, didn't you?
Thank you.
Oh.
I had tri-tip and chicken.
Tri-tip and Krispy Kremes.
Oh, yeah, we had
Because
Krispy
we
Kreme donuts.
took the leftover
that's
tri-tip
right.
in the Krispy Kreme.
Yeah, that's right. We were talking about that.
Yes.
Jason's like, damn, we should have got more beer. And so he didn't realize how
Really,
many
now I
people-
want Krispy Kremes.
Oh man, but yeah, no, that food was bomb. Oh my god, it was delicious.
I think he was just starving on top of it.
Yeah, it was
We got to go to a brewery out there. There's one called Escape Brewery. Have you been to that one or heard of that one?
Yeah, in
Redlands.
Redlands, yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice one. It's like in a whole shopping center, and it's all like yoga, dancing, gym, beer.
Oh, that's pretty
Nice.
cool.
Yeah, I was like, one of these doesn't belong.
We got to
It's the yoga.
And yet, it,
I know this is totally going like randomly, but we're jumping around topics. But last episode, we were talking about like kid celebrations, like
promotional
promotional,
activities,
like
yeah.
kindergarten,
So-
like celebrating it, making it a big deal, and stuff like that.
I think it's to the extent that you're making it a big deal.
Right? Would are you like when
kids get promoted from
yeah,
first
like
grade
when
to
Zeke
second
yeah,
grade.
gets promoted?
So no,
are
okay.
you
So
gonna, like-
kindergarten, they do a little thing, but then after kindergarten, it's not until sixth grade, in my eyes.
Shouldn't
like
be.
going each year. No, you should finish your grade and move on. You know. But like I went to Micah's. Like it was a little ceremony, but I mean we didn't do anything big after. I went to work. I stayed there for like 10 minutes, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like it's just the thought of oh they came to see me.
I think it's. I don't think it's good for the children.
But the kindergarten thing's like been around forever. We all did it.
Yeah, but
I don't
it's just
remember.
one of those. Yeah.
I
Well, this-
remember doing mine. Like it's the more performance. Like you sing, you do like the little
Like
show for the
like
parents.
you know, Jason doesn't even want to come to our baby shower, right? Jason like he's dreading for this baby shower
Oh
celebration.
yeah.
He thinks this is.
I think you just don't like baby things. You didn't want us to have a gender reveal.
No,
Now the baby shower.
Baby shower for women. I didn't even go to one yesterday, and it was family.
Well, this one everybody goes. Everybody's invited.
I've been to one, and I'll go to this one. This will be number 2.
Yeah.
Really, our list is like at 100 people.
All right, I'm not going anymore.
I've been
You won't even notice I'm not here.
I've been trying to cut it. No, it's Sal and like having 3 families.
Not 3 families.
You got way more than that.
It's
He's
my
got the
blood-
Perez B, Perez C.
No,
No, it's
Perez.
Rivas, Perez, Villegas.
Yeah,
But everyone's come to one. You're not-
everybody. Yeah,
you're not-
I'm not having like a whole bunch of them.
You guys having it here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
What's the date?
August 10th. Aren't you? Are you at the river?
No, I'm back. August 10th. Why does that sound familiar? Oh, it's my friend's birthday.
I
Anyway,
was like, wait, is that your birthday? But then
no,
it's July.
Joe's the no. My brother and sister are the 11th.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nah, it's gonna be pretty spread out though. We're really kind of like having it more outside anyways. So we're gonna open up that side area too as well.
At least it'll be nice and cool.
Bring your trunks. You can go
Everybody
swimming.
can go swimming. So, but nah, that'll be fun though. That'd be fun. But yeah, no, I think birthdays is kind of where I'm at. Like celebrations, you can't really do anything. Like school's gonna do what they're gonna do, you know.
Mhm.
But like celebration, like birthday celebrations, bugs me. Like,
But you can choose not to attend.
Yeah, but now you're
Let your kid be there and be like, my parents don't think enough of this. I need to strive for more.
That's true. That's tough love, dude.
No, it is. But I was telling him, I said I got a buddy in soccer, and he's like, yeah, dude. And he's like, my daughter went from preschool. We had a ceremony, kindergarten ceremony, first grade ceremony, and she's gonna finish second grade and be like, where's my ceremony at?
Put it this way.
I don't understand. Like once you get into first, I don't understand until 6th grade.
Put it this way.
Like anything in between there.
If I'm not off that day, I'm not gonna request to be off that day. Put it that way.
Doubt it.
No.
They need like that instant gratification though. But that's the thing is,
Really? Manny,
I feel
I
like we're giving kids that
I haven't gone to
opportunity.
any of your doctor's appointments. Unless,
Yeah, but you also you don't grasp like there's a kid on the way because it's just affecting me. Like it hasn't changed your life at all.
Yeah, if I love Ratatouille the way I love that, I'm gonna love this kid like crazy. I love that.
She's
dog.
gonna be throwing big parties for kindergarten and
She's,
preschool.
she's probably in a shot right now.
I'm probably gonna break every single rule and be like, no, Jason, we gotta celebrate this, man.
Yeah, no, I know you're probably gonna be a big softie. I saw the way you fed Ratatouille right before we started recording. You gave her a bone the size of half of her body.
And I had to
Soaked
make-
it in water first.
Yeah, it's gotta be soft, man.
Dude, that's gonna be your kid. Your kid's gonna be soft. You keep this crap up.
Probably. That's tough, but
Do you believe in like big birthday things each year?
I think like I'll say no. In general, no.
when are you gonna have kids, Jason?
Hey, let's not talk about this. Isn't about me, all right?
Do you have an announcement?
No, no announcement. This isn't about me right now. You
Can
guys
Heather
are the,
come to our podcast?
yeah, she can come to the podcast and tell you what's not happening at the moment.
You can ask her like, hey, what do we need to pressure Jason in to have a kid?
No, we got a timeline. She just started the new job, so that was a big step because she'll have a more regular schedule and that'll be very helpful.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
That's always what I'm saying. I think that's where.
What are you doing for daycare, or is someone watching them?
We don't have kids.
No, when you come to that, okay.
That's Mr.
have you
Jason's
chatted-
problem.
That's a big problem because we're white. We don't have
So
like
you're gonna try to join me at RCC?
either that or a church.
Well, yeah, we need to ask Uncle Eddie. We can get some help with daycare.
No, for real. Ask Uncle Eddie.
For
Oh,
RCC.
oh yeah, they have a daycare center there.
So, I can ask Uncle Ron.
You don't want Uncle Ron watching your kids. You don't, or saying that your kids are related to him, because they'd be treated very poorly.
Let me treat like Mormons,
Yeah, ex-Mormons.
ex-Mormons. Fuck. Yeah, I don't know. Daycare is just hard though if you think about it. Though.
That's like probably the part I'm most afraid of, like financially. Honestly,
Daycare?
yes,
Yeah, it's expensive, dude.
yes.
It's
I'm like, why can't I just leave you with the dogs like I do?
right.
Yeah.
Oh, they're dogs.
Just leave them downstairs with
So
the
what's
baby
more
gates.
reckless,
Like,
kids or dogs?
I know, right? We'll find out the easy way.
Right? I was like, cause what? Some of that it's pretty much like they're paying like another mortgage in a sense. It's like it's
crazy.
freaking crazy.
It is.
I was telling Sal that I think a lot of people at my work are going to be like, oh my God, she's a bad mom or something. Because people keep asking me, are you quitting your job? I'm like, no.
No, that's a very common question. I have a colleague, and she had a kid when probably about a year after I started there, and she's like, everybody was really surprised I was going back to work. But
Okay. That makes me feel better.
no, I think it's probably a common question.
Yeah.
That sucks.
That and then when I
Are these all stay-at-home moms that are asking you?
Right?
Join the cult.
Join our family.
That and when I don't take off major time, then they're really going to be like,
Yeah, her boss like, I was like trying to like ask you if like you're gonna be there, like you're pretty much there, like you're like unless I'm hurting.
No, he's actually way better than I am because I probably am not realistic. But I mean, I was like, well, I'll work as long as I can, you know, until I'm either go into labor, and then he's like, or you're just too uncomfortable to work. And I'm like, that
Exactly.
makes sense. And then we've left it as like, as long as you'll work with me, until tax season. Tax season, I know the child needs to go somewhere else. I don't have time enough in the day to do the taxes kind of thing.
Yeah.
So we kind of left it. I was like, well, if you work with me, bring the kid, drop him off at mom's, something, work from home for a few hours, whatever it is,
Sure.
And he's like, more than fine. But then he was like, but you probably need to take like a month off, let your body heal, do what you need. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm sure I'll be fine. Like,
We're gonna push a baby out of your canal.
Yeah.
I don't want to be in there.
You don't want to be in there?
Hell no, I don't want to be in there at all. Like I'm trying to figure out if. Well, I just found out that Manny's mom's not gonna be here, so
she may be here. She is trying. There's a wedding. The baby's due on the 25th. There's a wedding on the 28th on the East Coast. She's trying to go to, so she's trying to plan it. She's like, "Can't you have it a few days early?"
I'm
You never know.
So I'm disappointed in her. I was like, I don't want her help anyways. I like I said, I don't want to be in there. Realistically, I just want,
Just be from the waist up. You
I just don't want. Yeah, I don't want to look down the barrel.
don't have to
No
do
one
that.
asked you to.
I feel like the doctor's gonna be like, but also the baby's gonna come out like all like all gooey. And I don't want to.
See what I'm working with?
Yeah.
I don't want to cut the cord either. Like,
So let me ask you: should it be both of your decisions who's in the room? Like, should you guys both get to mutually decide? Just out of curiosity.
I don't think so.
Or it's all up to you.
I think so.
but
I've actually never thought of it until you asked this.
Hear me out though. And maybe some other relationships, and maybe that's that'd be a factor.
Mm-hmm.
But Manny knows I'm like nonchalant, like I'm like kind of like don't really, don't really care about certain things,
Yeah.
and I'm not gonna argue about certain things. So for me, the way I look at it is I'm like, if she tells me, hey, this and this, I'm like, all right, cool, whatever, But if I really was like have a strong opinion about something, she knows I have a strong opinion about something.
And that's the other aspect. There's no one in his life that he's that close with that deserves to be in there.
That's mean. That's
So
why my family doesn't like you.
That's fine.
No, I'm just joking.
Lisa would be the only maybe one.
That's why-
and she doesn't want to.
But I told you, I was like, can I have her in the room instead of me?
But I think it should just be a husband-wife thing because I think it's a good bonding thing.
I like it.
So
like it's not about.
I'm a fan.
I'm not saying my mom needs to be in there. No one. I think it's a husband-wife thing.
just out of spite, what I really want to do is just say, Manny, your mom can't go in there, but my sister can. I actually told her, I was like, how about my mom? My mom can go in there. I was
Why are
like,
you trying to create problems where there are none?
I was just curious because I was feeling the same way. I was like, husband, wife kind of
correct.
thing.
No, that's how it should
Or
be.
mother, father for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all right,
To
right.
be politically correct in
No,
today's.
right.
Mother,
No, realistically-
whatever it is.
Yeah, what? It is June, so
But no, I obviously that's how it should be. There should it realistically should be nobody else besides you two in there.
well, I think like Heather's like cousin, she's a delivery nurse,
Okay.
so she was like, I would do it for you guys, like come help deliver your kid. And in my opinion, I'm like, that's okay, but no one else.
But would she be working?
Yeah,
Coming?
yeah,
and
she'd
that
be
makes
working.
sense. You're like essentially working.
Yeah.
You know, so there's kind of a loophole there.
That's Heather's cousin.
Heather's cousin.
It's
Yeah.
kind of weird. Imagine your cousin knows what your hoo-ha looks like.
Like you're putting too much into it. Like it's not about that.
No, that's the grossest thing.
I feel like for her it would be transactional. Like,
Yeah.
that's another one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How many do you think she's seen if she's a delivery nurse?
Yeah.
You know?
Vaginas?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she probably couldn't pick two apart if she
I
looked at
wonder
their
how
faces.
doctors feel. Like, are they look at life different when like they're male doctors and they're delivering, a baby? Like, they look at the vagina differently.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I think they can
just a
separate work
business end
from
at that
yeah.
point.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't know. There's something about it. I just watching Knocked Up one time, and then them literally going to the crowning of it. Oh my god!
I was like, no.
yeah, I was like, this is not happening.
I really want to do a drug-free birth, like no epidural or anything.
Dude, he's gonna be an alcoholic no matter what. You can't stop it.
Do I think? Well, let's not start him out with.
He's gonna be drugged up, and then he comes in.
So I end up down a black tunnel of YouTube, but
Oh my God.
usually they don't show anything below the waist.
Sure.
And
They just show the
the pain levels and all that. Yeah, exactly.
1 to 10, mom.
Or like do like a water birth out of the blue, and you see the water turn different color.
No, that one was a nasty one. No, but one day I was looking on one of my baby apps and I was like, okay, everyone I've seen, it's never come from the other way. All of a sudden it's the other way. Even I was like, wait, I was not ready for that.
Oh man. All right.
What else you got for us?
Well, the last thing we can probably do is we're probably late on, but Jason had a video.
I didn't bring a video.
Yeah, remember the palm tree guy?
Oh,
So, have you seen this, Mandy?
did you already pull it up?
Yeah.
Plant guy.
The plant guy. You ever heard of
Hear
the plant
about
Oh,
guy?
you showed me this week.
Did I?
Yeah.
The plant guy? So,
Get the plant, man. It's a housewarming gift for Kawhi. You sick?
he is totally sober.
I'm waiting. Have you seen him? I haven't seen him yet. I think he's somewhere in Oakland right now, celebrating his butt off. Well, when you see him, tell him I got a housewarming gift. Tell him I love him. Just tell him thank you for the shot. What kind of plant is that? It's a plant for Kawhi. It's a Kawhi cactus. Have a good night, man. It's
Kawhi.
It's a cactus. The plant guy says it's a coactus. The plant guy,
Oh, man. So, what is it? He gave him a plant, I think? Or they gave...
So they actually let him at the front of the parade,
Oh, really?
and he got like a little potted plant, and he gave it to Kawhi while he was on the bus.
Oh, geez, that's
Dude,
awesome.
the thing is awesome that's why you gotta love Canada. Free healthcare, and when you win, you get like treatment like that. But it's like this guy was probably. Oh, I was telling Jason that I was like when I was in San Diego State. I didn't go there obviously, but
Oh my god. That literally is what I think about the whole time I watch this video.
oh, when I talk about
Yes.
that, yeah. So when we used to go out there to hang out in San Diego, we used to go like obviously there are a bunch of houses and stuff out, so everybody had house parties.
Yeah.
And sure enough, I see, obviously being inebriated and stuff, I see a palm tree.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know it was just recently just put in there. But I grabbed it, I pulled it out, dude, out of the freaking planter and stuff, and I threw it in the middle of the street. and stuff. I'm like, I got the palm tree, whatever. But I was like, oh my god. I was like, but that's pretty much that is it. There, I gotta quack this.
Yeah.
But I felt bad though, because now as being an adult, I was like, you're such a douchebag.
Yeah,
I was
Uncle
like-
Ron would have been pissed at you because someone like him planted that tree.
Yeah, exactly. No, but think about it, because I was like, man, if somebody ever like did that to my yard,
Sal would be pissed.
I'd be pissed. So that dude probably woke up and was like, where's my palm tree?
I know. I said that to somebody. I said two things happened. This guy woke up and was like, "Why is there a palm tree in my room?" And then you got that guy. Didn't we plant a palm tree?
Yeah. Well, the other thing is that the cop literally like rolled the corner and like asked us, was like, hey, did you see who pulled that palm tree out? And we're like, nah, man, I'm sorry. We don't know. Like, all right, man.
The worst part, or the funny part too, is that person's house. Like, they're probably watching this on the news and
There's
see
my
that,
cactus.
right? There's
There's
palm
my
tree.
cactus.
It wasn't a coed. It was a full-on like 8 to 10 foot tall palm tree.
We should ask him, where'd you find that palm tree, man?
Oh yeah, I'm sure there's a business center or something like that. He
Yeah,
yanked
probably
it.
rank. Yeah, pulled it off. But dude,
Hey, help me, guy. Help me.
it's crazy though, because
Housewarming
like
gift.
he seems like such a polite dude though. Like Canadians are just so nice.
He was talking to the police, and they're like,
Yeah.
"What is this?" And you could hear him before the reporter finds him to talk to him. He's like, "It's a housewarming gift." He was just telling everybody.
Dude,
I love that he's calling it a cactus. Like, it doesn't
Coactus.
look like a cactus at all.
Well, you gotta love Canada, man. I was like, that's awesome.
They deserved it.
Yeah, they did.
I'm glad Golden State lost.
Oh, I know. We're actually so it was funny when I was watching the other episode, how we're talking about Uncle Ron and I were saying that Golden State's gonna come back, this and this, and it was funny because you were talking about how one we're completely wrong because Kevin Durant got hurt.
Again.
Yeah, again, but he tore his Achilles.
Yeah.
And you can see the muscle.
Ooh.
I don't know if you can see the muscle on it. You can see it just snap.
Yeah.
It's insane. And then Clay goes down too as well.
Yep.
And you lose him
Yep.
with a torn. Oh, did he?
ACL.
That same game? No, there's a different game, right?
Before that
yeah,
game,
it was
right?
next game.
The next game. So we were like, if KD's good, they can win. So
They won that one,
They won
right?
that game. But then you're like, dude, Raptors have beat them every single time at Oracle Arena.
Yep.
And stuff that they have not lost. And Jason was like, I think he even called it. I think he said Game 6 they're gonna win.
I don't know what I said.
And stuff. That was a blur one, anyways.
But yeah. No, I just knew that there was too many games for them to not be able to win one more after winning 3 out of 4.
Yeah, it was. Well, I was so pissed. I was like, man, I really was rooting for Golden State.
The only bad thing about Toronto winning was what's his name?
Drake.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
How did he get on the parade bus? Like, he's
fucking-
like
dude,
how did you become the
can't-
mascot of a freaking?
It's Canada.
I
All they
know.
have is Drake
This is true.
and
They have
stuff.
Drake-
Justin Bieber.
He's not the pride of the country.
Yeah, yeah. I think at this point, it's Justin Bieber's in America now. But going off of that, probably last topic we'll go off of is the GOAT,
The term.
the term GOAT, and how loose it's been used.
Greatest of all time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like
Something
I was
like that.
asking Jason, like, who's the GOAT in your eyes?
Tom Brady.
And he said that one.
I said
I was
Tom
up
Brady
there.
too.
Yeah, he's definitely up there. But I'm just like, I don't know. For me, Jordan. Like, he was untouchable.
So the reason why we bring it up is because the reason why is that everybody, because we're watching
We're watching the women's
World Cup, and
World Cup,
and then she says, "Oh yeah, she's the GOAT. She's the GOAT." And I'm like,
She's
I've
she's never
heard
even
of
won
her.
a major
Yeah,
championship.
she's never won a major
Yeah.
championship. This and this. I was like, and on top of that, nobody's ever heard of her
Yeah.
and stuff. And then obviously somebody's like Mia Hamm, whatever. So I just
I was like, oh yeah, her.
yeah, I guess it's about,
America.
But, yeah, obviously America, everybody knows her and stuff. But it's one of those things. I think the word the GOAT is being thrown loosely out there.
Everybody throws it out.
And stuff like that. Well, Tom Brady just gave himself a freaking nickname. I forgot what he gave himself.
Tom Shady.
Tom Shady, yeah.
All those allegations.
He's kind of fostering Gordon right now.
Oh yeah, I saw that. They were working out together.
Yeah, working out together, and like he'll have him over for meals and stuff like that.
No alcohol.
No alcohol, yeah. Well, Tom Brady can chug, man. Aaron Rodgers sucks at chugging.
He's got problems.
He's got problems, but Tom Brady can chug a beer.
Did you see what Aaron Rodgers said about that?
Yeah, and he was just like, "Oh, that's finally something they're good at to beat me or
So
something."
something they can actually compete with me in.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's a good one, actually. I think Aaron Rodgers is good, though, dude.
He's very good.
He's really good. I think he was in a better system.
Probably.
Fuck, man. He'd be amazing. Imagine him on the Patriots.
Yeah.
You think that system would work?
I think any system with Aaron Rodgers could be successful.
Yeah,
He's
That's
phenomenal.
that's true. It's kind of like the
Obviously not. How many champions have the Packers won?
One with him.
yeah. Obviously, Tom Brady's definitely the goat. I think to my eyes, he's the goat. Like he's the real goat. Like that's the NFL. You've been dominant for the past what?
It's been a
Fucking
dynasty.
20 years.
Yeah.
Something crazy.
Yeah, like 15.
How many is the AFC East? Is that their
That's
division?
a garbage ass division though.
Yeah, this is true.
That's a horrible division. The thing is, I think Bill Belichick does is he says, "How do I beat this division?" And that's it, and that's everything falls because home field advantage pretty much throughout the playoffs, But also you're in a horrible division. Imagine he's in, the Chargers division or
Yeah.
Dallas's division, stuff out there. It's just competitive. That division is
You
horrible.
still outbeat the other people when you come to play them, though.
No, that's true.
So you can't discredit that part.
Yeah, but yeah, all right, whatever.
They were talking about it to Ryan Tannehill when they showed a clip of him when he was on Hard Knocks when they did it on the Dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't even know which division he was in. Like he couldn't name
Really?
what division they were in, what division who was in.
He's a moron. That's why he went to the freaking Titans.
Do you see they're doing it on the Raiders this year?
Yeah,
I'm excited about that
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. You
Are
got
the Raiders supposed to move to LA or Las
Vegas?
Vegas this year?
next year.
No, next year.
I think they're almost. Have you guys seen the stadium? Or have you been
Yeah.
out there?
Seen it, yeah.
Yeah, it's right there off the freeway. That'd be
Yeah.
cool.
Do you guys see?
See, it would have been better like doing it with the move kind of thing, like next year Raiders.
Yeah,
Did you guys see the LA stadium looks just like the Patriots logo?
No, I don't. I haven't seen the LA thing.
From Skyview, it looks just like the Patriots logo.
Yeah,
Where is the LA stadium?
It's right off of like Sepulveda, I believe. It's like right where the freeway kind of ends.
is it Inglewood-ish? I don't know where it's at.
And I drove by it one time from work.
That's weird. I had a dream. I just remembered that. I was watching a Charger game and they were in the new stadium this year. I was like, well, it's not even done. And they're like, oh, they just finished the inside. They're still working on the outside.
I didn't know where the Charger Stadium's practice is in Costa Mesa.
Yeah.
That I drove by it a couple times and my buddy
Hogue
from
Field
work-
or Hogue Medical?
Yeah, something like yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah,
It's one of those medical areas, but yeah, I was like looking at that. I was like, it's pretty crazy. I was like, it's pretty cool, but I'm gonna have to go to Oxnard though this year.
Yeah.
But
For Cowboy Camp?
heck yeah,
You say that. I doubt you'll go.
doubt it.
Doubt it.
Probably not.
Was it Oxnard?
I you know what? I realized I don't like
Yeah.
other Cowboy fans.
Well, nobody likes Cowboy fans, period, so I'm not surprised.
Honestly,
Right.
I hate when Cowboy fans are saying we. I'm like, dude, they don't like you. They don't know you.
Yeah.
I was like, stop. So, but
You gonna do fantasy football with me this year? Stop being a Nancy.
I think we should do, which I have to get more
I'll do it with you.
information.
I'll do it.
I think we should do what Sarah's family does, and there's a big group of them, and you like pick who's gonna win, lose each week.
Yeah.
And then
Oh, yeah, you
and
said
you
that.
win the pots each week.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's we can do that too as well. But also,
You know-
fantasy and that are two different things. But yeah, it's pretty cool though.
We should do
I'll do
Survivor League on here.
Oh, we should.
That'd be fun.
That'd be fun.
Just with us three.
Yeah, like we start picking teams
Yeah.
and see if we can keep like a record.
You
And see.
know how to do that one? Pick a different team every week.
Yeah.
I could do it. Isn't that what you played with Isaac?
No. What you're thinking, what I was playing with Isaac was, it's kind of like you play every week. Oh no, you're right. I think that's what we did. Because I did one last year with fantasy football. Is that you lose one, you're out completely through the season. So it's like a pot of like $500.
Yeah.
And you pick every week, and then at the end, whoever's the last person left. So if you pick a team,
Yeah.
that's the team that you pick, and you can't pick them twice.
Right.
And
Yeah.
then you finally
Survivor
get kicked
League.
out. Yeah. So that's pretty much what we're doing here.
Yeah, we should do that.
Oh yeah, that'd be dope. It'd be kind of yeah.
And we'll do try and get Uncle Ron in on it.
Let's try to get Bones Jones then.
It's Joe Bones.
Joe
get
Bones?
it, get it right.
Joe Bones,
Yeah.
whatever.
Is that,
It's my brother.
He's really good at golf.
I was like, is that the Cuban?
No, that's Aniel.
Oh really? That's his name?
Uncle Ron's getting a new dog.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. His dog died, huh?
Yeah.
That's
Way to
why. I was a dick on text
It was
message.
a group message, and he starts. Starts commenting on Uncle Ron's dog that he posted a picture of. It's like, I didn't know you had a dog or something like that.
I said something dickly. I think I said that's an ugly dog or something.
I was like, too soon.
yeah, and then he texted me on the side. He's like, "Didn't your dog die?" I was like, "Yeah, like 4 years ago."
Yeah. So, but yeah, he's getting a new boxer.
Oh, is it
Yeah, her name's gonna be Bonnie Love.
Bonnie Love?
Yeah, last one was Buddy Cash,
Oh, okay.
and he was expensive.
Was it?
Yeah, the dog. When he was a puppy, he used to go crazy over the lawnmower, and he got too close, and
Oh God.
the lawnmower took a toe off. So that's why I called him the 19-toed boxer.
Oh my God. That's
And then,
horrible.
like, also in the first year of having him, he was in the house and he ate a whole pillow, and they had to go get his stomach pumped because he had all the stuffing inside of him.
Oh jeez. Hopefully
And he
he's
had,
a
like,
better dog.
I know. Come on, Bonnie.
Damn, that sucks.
Anyway,
But anyways, bad. We'll have to do that then. We'll do like a Survivor League. Then that'd be pretty cool.
yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be pretty dope.
We got anything else?
No, that's it, man.
That's it.
That's it.
Well, thanks for joining us.
I know, man, dude.
You're welcome. That's
Next-
all. I told Sal he needs to plan better like next time.
I know. It was. It was like 30 minutes late. I was coaching. I wasn't
Poor
coaching.
Jason.
I was
He's
reffing.
always on time too.
I know.
You know me.
I got yelled at today at reffing too.
Cause you suck.
No, because I threw a flag. I didn't throw a flag because there's a special needs kids on the team, and
So not every kid's special needs.
no,
Some
he
of them are
really
slow.
is.
It should be.
No, wait, hold on. He really was. And so that,
Aw.
even the coach was like, I was at the first threw the flag, and he's like, hey, dude, like he's special. That's not what he said.
Yeah.
He said the R word, and I'm like, wait, and I laughed. I'm like I thought he was like making a joke.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, dude, he's like, he's really special. I was like, oh, okay, my bad, dude. So I picked up the flag, and then the next play they score a touchdown, and the coach is yelling at me, and I'm like,
The other coach.
yeah, the other coach is yelling at me. So what I do is I go to that coach and I pull him aside. I'm like, dude, I can't throw a flag, on him. It's like, dude, he's gonna run. He's gonna be offsides every single time.
Yeah.
Just you gotta chill, man. He's like, well, you can't have 5 yards. I'm like, no. I was like, dude, I'm not arguing with you, man.
Aw.
I was like, I'm not calling a penalty on on him and stuff like that.
I would have called it.
So, he was trying to get, but also
It's black and white. There's no gray area here. Treat them as equals.
But it's dude, that team.
So he was offsides every time.
He was going
Basically?
yeah, he was going. He was also like false start, like before the quarterback would hike the ball or something, be like that.
Aw.
But he actually scored a touchdown though. This is how good that team was though. Like they
Yeah, that's when you start calling penalties on the
Right.
kid after.
yeah. Well, no, he scored and stuff like that. So I was like, how special needs are you?
Yeah,
I was
exactly.
like, I don't know. I think you're pulling one on me and stuff like that. But there's one kid.
It
I'm
worked.
It worked.
Did they win? And
That-
was it by only one touchdown?
like, no, I don't know. That team blew him out. It was like
Okay.
48-6.
At least it
It was
wasn't your
bad.
fault.
I think I'm gonna move up to that age group though, cause
8 and 9.
yeah, cause watching 7-on-7, dude, that's amazing. That's awesome to do. But
Anyways,
Until next time.
until next time, guys.
all right, guys.
Thank you to all our valued listeners. Please stay tuned. Mom.
Talk to you next time, Jonathan.
And Jared.
You're the only one that can calm me down. My head spins in circles, so I'm dizzy now. All of this time I should have figured it out.